Hi, I'm Warren Talbot with Married with Luggage, and today I'm going to take you through a little bit of the trip that we have planned. We're going to spend 3 years on the road. We leave on October 1st, 2010. We already have our tickets booked, so we're actually very excited. So I'm actually looking forward to the opportunity to get on the road and want to take you through our trip. As we've talked about in the past, we actually are not planning on doing any specific plans outside of the first trip to Ecuador. However, after that, we pretty much have an idea of where we want to go, and so I'll take you through that and would love your suggestions and ideas. Please drop them in the blog, send us an email, love to get your thoughts. So we're going to fly, obviously today we're in Seattle. So we're going to fly from Seattle and fly into Quito. From there we'll actually head into the mountains about 60 miles south of Colombia and stay at a little town up above Otavalo. From there we'll probably head to Colombia. We know that there's a lot of opinions back and forth on Colombia, but everybody that has traveled there has talked about how amazing it is, and we're excited about the experience. From there, we'll head into Peru, take it down to get to Machu Picchu. Betsy will be turning 40 on this trip, so in December we're hoping to actually make it to Machu Picchu, and with any luck, we'll actually be there for her birthday. From there, we want to head down all the way through Chile and head down to the end. I understand the glaciers and the view across to, I don't know if you can see Antarctica, but it would certainly be amazing to be down there and to see the penguins and the experience. Then we're going to take what will be a ridiculously long bus ride, but we're hoping to take it over the course of several weeks back up to Buenos Aires and be able to spend some time there, probably spend a month or two there. So all told, we'll be in South America for probably somewhere between 6 and 9 months. Once we're done and we've feasted on all of that, then we'll probably pop over to South Africa. South Africa, we have a lot of plans and a lot of ideas of what we want to do, and we're gathering concepts. But we'll head from South Africa into Namibia and spend some time there, probably do a safari. We've been working second jobs now in order to pay for these extra little side benefits, so we're hoping that an opportunity to do that would be amazing. From there, we'll head up to Tanzania and Kenya, see the indigenous cultures in those areas, as well as Lake Victoria and Victoria Falls. From there, we'll head into Egypt. Obviously, we will spend as much time as possible in Egypt, traveling up the Nile, be able to experience everything that the ancient culture can provide to us. And then over to Morocco and experience Morocco and more of the French influence from what we get there. It will just be amazing. I'm very excited about our time in Africa. We're guessing it'll be about 6 months in Africa. It just depends on how quickly we make it through and how slow we want to go and what we find as we get there. From there, it's pretty much, we'll probably go straight into Ireland. This is something that has been a debate for us. So we are actually discussing it quite a bit about, do we go to Ireland? If we do, where do we go? We'll probably go to Ireland and spend as much as a month there. Be able to see all of the country, drive around both Ireland and Northern Ireland. There's supposed to be just amazing beauty, and so we were looking forward to that. From there, we'll head to Germany. I've spent some time in Germany. Betsy has not. So we'll go to Germany and spend time driving along the Autobahn, experiencing the culture, the wine, and the food. German food happens to be my favorite in the world, so it should be amazing. From there, we'll head down and probably go through Hungary into Croatia. We had looked at moving to Croatia at one point in our lives, so it's an opportunity and experience. From there, we'll head through Greece to Turkey, probably over the course of a few months. It's not just that we will breeze through. It'll actually be a several-month journey as we head down there. And from there, I want to go to Jordan. I think both of us have a strong desire to see Petra. Just the amazing experience, the beauty, the history is just so rich in that region. From there, we're going to skip Iraq and Iran, ironically enough, and head up probably from there into India. So we will jump from Jordan to southwestern India. And the idea is actually to take and spend as much time going across India as possible. There's so much to see, from Goa and the beauty of the beaches up through and be able to see the Taj Mahal. But the idea is to make our way northeast into Nepal. We would actually love to spend as much time as will be allowed to stay in Nepal. To experience it both from the beauty aspect, but also there's a lot of serenity on this trip that we're seeking. So we're going to be able to look for that. And from there, it'll be a jump into Lhasa, China. And we have looked at all the beauty that Lhasa offers, the amazing experience that it would be. So we will go into China and then head across China. Obviously, this is a big country. This is a very big country. So we have to pick and determine what exactly we want to see. But we know that it'll be parts of the country we want to make it to Beijing. So we have to figure out how to do that. Then from there, we will jump down and head into Southeastern Asia. So through Thailand, on our way through down into Singapore. I went to Singapore 2 years ago. Betsy has not been, so it's exciting. We'll be able to go to Singapore together. But this should be obviously as much as a year of our lives actually being spent in Asia. There's so much to see. I don't know that even a year will be close to enough. But the idea is to make it down. And then from there, we will jump from Singapore and then spend a few months in Indonesia, going everywhere from the jungles through to Jakarta and down to Bali. So it sounds like an opportunity of a lifetime for us just in that one country, what we could see. From there, we'll jump to Australia, and we'll spend a lot of time in Australia, primarily in the southeastern side. Then to New Zealand. We have obviously a lot of people that are bloggers have actually talked about the time in New Zealand. So it is probably that one opportunity in our lives we will rent a mobile home and actually drive around. So very exciting. And from there, we will pop back to the beginning, probably outside the frame, and head across, jumping through some of the islands. So Vanuatu and the Samoan Islands as we make our way back. We have to debate on Easter Island. That's the discussion right now. To Hawaii, rough stop, I know. And then from there, back, if we come back to Seattle, this would be the home. This would be where we come back to. So that's our 3-year trip. I appreciate you taking the time and look forward to your feedback.